context management, skill architectural, best practices. Ken, what shapes a good skill in your opinion?
So it's funny because, it's like, we went to the agentic part of it and people are like, oh, software engineers are going, but it's crazy how much software engineering principles you can bring into this level of just agentic, workflows and coding and that kind of thing, right? Because we talked about, managing context and compaction, right? Like how to know when your context is too high and how to manage that, right? But from an engineering principle, you're thinking like, okay, I need to shape my features and my asks to the agent in a certain way. I need to plan in a certain way so this all fits together, right? So from a skills perspective, I found myself at first kind of doing like, hey, I want to do this long running process. You need to take this GitHub issue, read it, diagnose it, compare to the others, look at the notes on this, and then output a file and do it was a long running workflow. There's more prone to error, right? When you do it that way. Whereas you should really be building skills by composition, right? So I think that's the big paradigm shift that I had to undertake when I first started really getting into more of the skills. Is like, do skills at it to do a specific thing. It's kind of like that single responsibility principle, right? On the software engineering side. Give a skill a single job. Don't try to workflow it. Let your workflow run a composition of skills. So match skills together to do a long running process. So let's say you have one that you want to do more bookkeeping on your GitHub issues and kind of help manage that, right? That might be a skill, and you give it a specific parameter set on things on how long of a time span does the issue have to be open or closed or whatever. All your the minutia of your business processes you're ingraining into the repo. But that being said, that would be a skill. But if you had something that is like, hey, go clean up all the issues on the specific topic, how would you orchestrate that? You want to create that skill separately, saying like, I want to like what signifies that topic in GitHub. Is there a label that signifies it? Is there keywords? Let that be a separate skill, but that leverages the GitHub issue cleanup skill underneath, right? To say, once you've identified these things, now run this through the cleanup process skill. So it's like composing your skills is really the method to the madness for right now. Like, again, mark the date. Like, who knows? It could change tomorrow based on where we're going, right? It goes from skills to workflow.md. Watch that happen, right? So,
Right.
but either way, right now, building skills by a level of composition with a single responsibility, I think, is a really good way to kind of keep your skills from being error prone and make it a repeatable thing.
Right.